My nipple itches. That's weird.
That is weird. That's a very strange thing to happen.
It is. Welcome to Stupid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
We're getting some donuts, or as I like to call it, do-nots, and we watch Attack of the Killer Donuts. 2018, not rated, 86 minutes long. Directed by Scott Willer, starring Justin Ray, Kayla Compton, and C. Thomas Howell. So we ordered a 12-pack of donuts, open them up, they have teeth, and they attack us. What happens in this movie?
So Attack of the Killer Donuts is basically Dr. Gangrene put his attention to donuts instead of tomatoes.
Exactly.
I mean, I tried to think of a better way to put that, but it's Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but with donuts, not tomatoes.
Yeah, hey, that's all you need to know. Donuts come to life and eat people.
Yeah, we like donuts.
So what do we like about Attack of the Killer Donuts?
You know what? I like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, so I like Attack of the Killer Donuts. I mean, they're basically the same movie, and I enjoyed them quite a bit.
Okay, you got to know what you're watching. I mean,
if you don't know what this name, you're stupid.
Yeah, I mean, look at the artwork. I mean, I love that, and it's just silly. It draws you in. It's like, okay, this looks ridiculous. So I absolutely love just the campiness, the corniness, the layer of cheese on these donuts. It's just silly, goofy fun, and that's what it is. It doesn't take itself seriously. It's just stupid. Yeah, and you know it too, and it shows. Like you can tell the actors are having fun. They're going with it and just having a good time, and I enjoyed that.
The acting pretty much across the board was way over the top,
like intentionally over the top, which fits because I mean, you can't really play it straight, really. I mean,
I don't think you can make a serious movie about donuts killing people.
You know, when they're like, "Hey, pretend there's a flying donut with teeth attacking you," and you're just like, I mean, how can you not? But the acting for what it was worked really well, I thought, and I enjoyed the characters. Justin Ray and Kayla Compton, I thought they had good on-screen chemistry.
Yeah, I didn't like him, and it's nothing against the actor. The actor did a good job, but I didn't like the character. He just pissed me off. He annoyed me.
Fair.
It's like I want to kick him in the dick. Can I just pull your pubes out with a pair of pliers one at a time until you stop annoying me?
That seems more like a punishment to you, though.
Fair enough.
I like the whole concept. It's just stupid. Yes. And they run with it. I mean, I like the pacing to it because it's not. I mean, it doesn't waste time. It kind of gets into it. The donuts come to life pretty early on.
Yeah. And
then there's enough happening. There's enough kills. And it's actually kind of gory for what it is.
I was impressed with the level of gore they managed to squeeze out of a movie about donuts.
Yeah, there's quite a bit, and it looks pretty good. There's a lot of CGI. Some of it's not so great.
And I like the practical effects that they did, and a lot of them were an homage to like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, where there was just a dude off screen holding donuts, throwing them in front of the screen. And it's like, that's exactly what they had done back then. I appreciated some of those old school nods.
Absolutely. I thought the movie's funny. I laughed several times. Yeah. It's meant to be, and it is over the top, so you got to be in that certain mood. But I chuckled several times.
I think the cops may have been the highlight of this for me. Their interactions were hilarious. It's hard because this movie's just dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, it's dumb.
It is dumb. But the good dumb.
It's stupid with 2 O's.
Absolutely. It's shot pretty well. Yeah. I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, the special effects, we kind of touched on that with the gore and stuff, but pretty decent. Well, I don't like donuts because they make me fat. Hence why I call them do-nots. So what do we not like about it?
I didn't like the main character. The actor was fine. It was nothing against the work he did. I just didn't like his character. And if you don't like the main character, it makes the whole movie kind of hard to watch. I also really didn't like the love triangle. It just didn't work for me. You have to be so incredibly almost brain dead. Like, how are you able to function on a daily basis to not realize the girl you think you're dating isn't dating you?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
How do you not see that the pretty hot girl who is almost fucking humping your leg in every scene is attracted to you? How stupid do you have to be? And it stretches it beyond what I can believe. How fucking blind do you have to be to not see this thing that's like, she could have had a sign that says, I want to bone you, and been smacking him in the face with it, and he would still be like, oh, well, we're just friends. We're just really good friends. And it's like, no, I'm sorry. It stretches it too far for me.
I think it was meant to be to be
know.
silly, but it does. I don't know.
The thing is, though, when you're doing a comedy like this, you need to have some bits grounded in reality to make the humor stand out more. And I think that's one area they could have grounded this movie to make it funnier.
One thing that really annoyed me was the noises that the donuts make. Yeah. It's one of those things that's like funny at first, but it's almost every time that they're flying around or attacking, they're making those noises. It's like, okay, it's like a bunch of little kids making noise.
And the CG was passable, but it was kind of annoying at some points, where it was like, this is obviously not great CG. And even the little subtle things like the throwing the donuts across the screen. It's like, oh yeah, this is really funny the first couple of times.
Yeah.
But when it becomes like your climax scene, and it's literally just they're in the donut shop fighting off donuts, and you know there's a couple dudes off camera just chucking fucking donuts at them, it kind of got old. I think it stretches the joke too far.
Yeah,
this would have been a great 20-minute, half an hour short.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of starts to overstay its welcome after a bit. Like, even the kills are kind of repetitive, you know. I mean, what all can, donuts do? I was kind of hoping for, like, a giant donut. Or, go into the body horror stuff a little bit. Like, have somebody get bitten and then turn into
a donut.
I would have loved that.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I wish there would have been a little bit more variance in what was going on.
And the last thing I will say, the guy they cast to play the doctor, he is no John Astin. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes really worked because of John Astin.
Yeah.
And this guy he could have not been there at all, and I would not have noticed. And that's sad, because he really should have been the highlight of the movie. You're this mad fucking scientist. You could have been, like, the crux of the movie. And he was just kind of, meh. Let's wrap it up.
Let's put
it
in
a baker's dozen.
Yeah, put it in a box.
Wrap it up and take it to go.
All right, well, so Attack of the Killer Donuts, it's dumb, it's stupid, it's campy, it's cheesy. There's a lot of frosting on this thing. But you know what? I have a lot of fun with it. I get a kick out of it. I enjoyed it the first time I watched it. I enjoyed it just as much this time. It is a mood movie. It is one of those, because you should know just by the title.
Yeah, if you don't know, fuck you.
But it's a lot of fun. It's shot pretty well. It looks good. Camera works fine. CGI is passable. It does get a little old. Pacing's fine enough. I never really get bored. There's enough, humor and enough attacks going on. Special effects are fine. The practical and the blood and gore all looks pretty good overall. Overall, it's just a fun movie. It's to turn your brain off, kick back, enjoy. Have a drink, watch it with friends, make popcorn. This is a B movie, and it succeeds in what it went out to do. I don't know. I'd say watch it. I enjoyed it quite a bit, so I'm going to give it 7 out of 8.
Oh, shit.
I had a lot of fun with it. Adam, what about you?
It was fun. I don't know what it was. Overall, I found myself wishing I was watching Attack of the Killer Tomatoes instead. And that's weird, because technically speaking, this is the better movie. It looks better, it was shot better, it sounds better, the effects are better, but it just wasn't as fun. It was fine for what it was. It was goofy. It was stupid. It was fun. Characters kind of annoyed me. The whole love triangle thing got on my nerves. All the cast was fine, nothing against anyone. It's just it wasn't Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. For a B movie, it was fine. So I'm going to give it a perfectly fine 4 out of 8.
Have you seen Attack of the Killer Donuts? Are you a fan of donuts? Let us know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, all that mumbo jumbo.
You can check us out over on Facebook.com/StoopidMovies, Instagram @StoopidMovies. You can email us, StoopidMovies@outlook.com. But before we go, take a donut, put some teeth on it, stick it in your butt, take a picture and send it to Rob. You thought I was going to say put your penis in it.
All right, so we went to the donut shop to get donuts, but exactly. That's almost kind of what they sound like.
Pretty much. That's kind of what they looked like, too.
I know. Yeah. Buttholes with teeth. So we went to the donut shop to get breakfast.
It's the sequel to Teeth.
Oh, my god.
It's the same idea, but it's in the butt.
But in the butt, yeah. I'm sure there's probably something out there.
I'd watch it.
Absolutely.